think it automatically just went live, so there's that.
What's up?
What's up, you guys? You're supposed to do the intro, Ash. It's your turn.
Oh, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the Tired Witches podcast. We are here for another late impromptu live, but Chloe's been dropping playlists like crazy this week. So, as always, I am here with my lovely co-host Olivia and our always guest starring on these lives, third co-host Grace. How are you guys doing tonight?
Basically.
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm tired. I've been super busy. Thank you guys so much for the love on the Bridgerton video because I've been working my booty off on that. So thank you so much.
I thought you died last night. I was waiting for your text, like, "Hey, do you need any graphics, edits?" And I'm like,
"Hey, everyone!
I have not heard from you in 7 hours."
I know. I'm
like, this video has to go up in like 5, so fingers crossed.
Yeah, luckily it was fair. The first one was fairly easy to edit. The second one has been more because we are reacting to a lot more stuff. So, oh my God, 4 a.m. for you, but worth it. Thank you for showing up as always, and everyone over on the TikTok. Thank you for showing up. We are also live on YouTube, where primarily a lot of our people show up always over on our YouTube because we've been having an issue with streaming on TikTok, but if not, we're here until it shuts down. Oh, my favorite show is on, Juliana. Thank you. We are breaking down all things snippet related because it's been 2 days now in a row.
I think 3. No? This week has been so busy for me. All the days are blending into each other.
For us too. Like,
yeah,
so much filming and planning, and I honestly haven't looked at any snippets except for the ones you guys have sent.
Hi, everyone over on the TikTok. Once again, thank you for liking and sharing the live. It helps out a lot. Yeah, we are here, and hopefully someone's over on the TikTok moderating because
I have it open, and Asala's in there too. So
okay, perfect.
Woohoo, teamwork.
Well, let's just get right into it. We'll discuss what playlist you guys want us to talk about, and then the playlist that we are very interested in talking about. Let's just go through today. Let's start simple. Grace has like a whole thing. Go ahead and Grace, let's get that started.
Yes. Oh wow, this looks way different on desktop than it did on my phone. But I literally just threw this together, but we're gonna make it work. Okay. Okay. And I did not put it in like a specific order.
That's fine.
I think it should be.
And you did all of this on top of your full-time job too.
Yes. I was working until like 6:30. And I also had to book stuff for my Coachella trip. I was like triple tasking today. But yeah, okay. So I think this one's I started typing them out and I'm like, this is just too much work.
Yeah, when you said that, I was like, girl, what are you talking about? No, just copy paste that.
I've done that before. I have, but today
crazy work. Hi, Asela. Thank you so much for moderating over in the TikTok. Okay, guys. Yeah, let's start from the top. What was the first one you had there?
Whoa.
The first one she posted. Ooh.
Can you see it? Right? Oh my God.
So bright.
Yeah.
Is
that the first one here?
Yes. Can you guys see it okay? Or is all my tabs showing?
It's fine. It's good.
All right, cool.
So would you look at the hole on that woman Danny Call declared eyes glued to the blonde? Oh, is this about, you know what? I didn't see this one.
About Adele.
His mom? It's about Adele?
Yeah. I'm like, I think I just included this one for fun because you know me, I mop up any Adele. And
whose POV is this? Is this Huey's POV?
Yeah, I think it is Huey's.
Hi, Maria. Or Mariah. It's Mariah, isn't it? Sorry. Yeah. I think this is Huey's POV because it says Stacy's mom, and you have Feely interjected with a smirk, so it's got to be.
Yeah.
I do too. I mean, come on, we all knew Adele was a looker, so it's a cute one.
Amazing.
Oh, let's go here. What do we have here?
Oh, here's another. This one, I think this is from a couple days ago. But
old man was running on a power trip, forcing me into school with the tractor, thinking he could shame me into submission. Thing was, I didn't feel shame for anything. Maybe I was broken in the head, or maybe I was just dead inside. This is Feely, obviously. Either way, I kept the head, unwilling to give him the reaction he wanted. The girl, I think her name was Laura, sat nervously beside me. I think her name was Laura.
I want to go back in the books now and see if there's any mentions of Laura.
Oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I wonder.
Yeah, because I'm sure Chloe has mentioned her somewhere. She's done stuff like that.
You're
before.
right. You're
Yeah.
right. We should check that, you guys.
Yeah.
Label that down to check it.
Yeah.
Yes,
But-
so if the TikTok live goes down, we will be over on YouTube. That is where a majority of our viewers are currently at because they are well aware at this current point in time that TikTok is not our friend. So yes, thank you guys so much for joining us over here. Do we have any specific requests for snippets? But let's keep going here. Hi, this is my first live. Hi, Anna. Welcome. What in the name of Jesus is wrong with you, boy? Oh, these are a lot of feely ones. He demanded standing in the bale shed. You're 16 years old. The naked girl? Oh!
What's so funny about this one is the empty cans and guitars strewn around us. I'm like, what were you guys doing?
I know.
Naked?
Oh my god, you guys know what this gives me? Have you seen the Barbie movie?
Duh.
Yeah.
Where Ken, it's a running joke of all the boys like to sing to the girls, force them to listen to the song.
Yes.
That's what this is giving. That is exactly what this is giving. Is that he was sitting there, he's like, I got a great song for you, baby girl. And he's like forcing her to listen to his song.
I did think it was funny that I'm like, okay, the guitar's just bringing it to the bell shed. That's how he's getting all these ladies.
Oh my god. You guys, who else is picking that vibe up here? This is definitely Barbie vibe. Yeah. I love it.
Now I need to go rewatch that.
Well, it's such a I had a guy like that who was a musician, and he was like, baby, like I got a great song, you gotta listen to this. Like, so it was such a relatable moment for most females. I feel like who've been put in that position at least once in their lives.
Grace, you have other things on your watch list before you need to be rewatching things.
That's true.
I know. But also, if I rewatch something, I can read while I do it. So
hi, I didn't notice you guys were live. This was very last minute live. Sorry, you guys. Thank you once again for liking and sharing the live. Okay, let's go to our next one here. I do like that song there, though.
Another feely one. Sorry, I think this is the ones from the other day. The seat in front of me, Gibbs and Baby Biggs chatted animatedly about the first day back while sampling each other's Hubba Bubba's flavors. I shit you not. They were actually tasting each other's used chewing gum. Meanwhile, a couple of rows back, Huey and Lizzie needed no such excuses to swap spit. Virgin my hole.
I am so, you guys have no idea how freaking stoked I am to get Huey Liz from someone else's POV.
I know.
Like,
one that's not Claire and Gibbsy too. Here's the thing. Claire is not as attuned. Gibbsy is attuned, but he's so confronting other demons and trying to like ignore certain parts of his life that he doesn't really fixate on it like Claire does. So Feely just feels like the unbiased third party that I feel like will be.
Well, also, see, what's interesting here is I don't think he's unbiased because I think he's got like a whole thing with Huey where we know he's insecure, feeling second best to Huey, and then that ties in with the Lizzie Katie stuff. So it'll be interesting to see from that perspective Huey's shown in that light. I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know me. I'm all here for the love square messiness.
Me too.
I think it's so freaking entertaining because it's fictional and it's not real life. So yeah, I'll be curious to see what the other side of the square is thinking.
I agree, Juliana. She says Hugh Liz from other POVs is quickly going to quiet the haters. I agree.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, nothing quiets the haters. They'll just find some new narrative.
That's true, actually. That's very true.
They will. They will.
Okay, let's go to our next one here.
Sweetheart, you can come to me about anything. Came around my shoulders. I think something like, I forgot how it goes. Gently nudging my head to rest on her shoulder, she reached up and cupped my face in her free hand. Just let it out, son. I miss her. The words tore from my throat like a pain confession. Speaking them aloud didn't ease the ache. It only seemed to make it worse. I miss her so fucking. I'm gonna guess it's so fucking much.
Yeah. So this is, I think we have that snippet of the picnic scene where Huey has like a breakdown, and this is after R10, where Lizzie kind of walks away from him, frees him, so to speak, and he has a what we perceive to be a anxiety panic attack over realizing that Lizzie is gone, and she's not asking for him back. I think that's a continuation of. I think this is a continuation of that scene.
Yeah, him and Huey and Sinead.
Yeah. And she's just trying to calm him down in that moment. But I feel like we also have the snippets of Huey needing Lizzie for once, and I think that's really where this is going to come. Is it's going to have how heavily codependent they both are on one another.
Yes. Yes. And I don't know if I included it in here, but I loved that Feely snippet where he acknowledges that.
Yeah, where he does say from his POV, they were both. He's just as codependent on her as she is on him.
Yeah. Which it's just really fascinating to see them.
Oh, interesting. Josie is asking, could this maybe be Feely about Katie? It's definitely not, in my opinion. This is definitely 100% Huey and his mom, Sinead.
I don't know, maybe I'm just like fixating on the other playlist where I was like, could this potentially be Gibbsy? Because he was like thinking about Bethany. But I don't know. I don't think it could be. I feel like it's more likely it's Huey.
Yeah.
That's just a thought that occurred to me. I don't see this being Feely.
What do you mean, Willa? Why are there 6 of you in here? 6 of who? I don't understand.
Oops, where?
I don't know. Over on TikTok.
Why are there 6 of you in here? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Is it? It's not my screen share, is it?
No. As far as everything's fine, you guys.
Like a million open. So. Oh my gosh. Okay.
This one here.
That's I'm not saying it's Sive. It would still be Sinead.
No, someone asked if it was. Someone asked if this was Feely about.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, it's definitely Huey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Cash has a good point. I don't see Gibbsy seeking comfort from that lady. No, he's not.
No, that's why I said even if it is Gibbsy, it would still be Sinead. But I still think it's most likely Hugh in that.
Yeah.
I think it's him opening up about the breakup to his mom. So.
Yeah. Have you guys even talked since you got back? Don't read into it, Claire. I'm trying not to. I'm assuming you guys share a lifetime of friendship together, and we still have that. I forced myself to fill in. We're just giving each other some space to breathe and grow, like flowers, huh? Sunlight makes flowers grow. Exactly. I gestured to the girl smiling at him. She's his sunshine now. What? Chloe to me is brilliant because didn't she post these 2 snippets back to back?
I think so, yeah.
So from Lizzie's POV, Huey is so happy, and yet Huey is literally dying inside being apart from Lizzie.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, he cannot handle it, but Lizzie doesn't see that. I also saw an edit today. Someone DM'd me, and it was like, Lizzie thinks that Katie is his sunshine, but we know that Claire and Gibbsy refer to him as a rain cloud.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you guys got me here.
Yeah.
So fascinating. It's just we're gonna see a lot of codependency in the next book, I feel like.
I agree. Yeah. Which is why I feel like you guys have talked about this on a live before. Like their breakup, it destroyed me, but I get why it needed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's only going to make them getting back together even stronger. And like Olivia, you said this once on a live, and it like always stuck with me that like you feel like the end of releasing 10 is not that sad. You think it's a happy for now because of how much strength that Lizzie showed in that last chapter. And I was like, that's such an interesting perspective.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. Well, because it's the first time we see Lizzie literally be like, this is what it is, and I have to do what's best for everyone involved. It is like at her most clearest,
I know. Yeah. Her like having so much clarity. Mm-hmm. It's sad. It hurts, but you understand why it needed to happen.
Yeah, agreed.
They're going to come back better than ever.
Yes. Oh, I can't wait. Whenever we get the book. At this point, whenever.
I was just telling you guys yesterday how much I love Second Chance. And this is another example.
Okay,
of it.
So we have been getting a lot of people asking us to talk about this snippet. He's been playing you all for years, fucking with your heads. He's playing chess while you guys are playing checkers. That piece of shit has successfully divided both of them from their core support. Why would he do that? What does he gain by doing that? Because they're stronger united than they are divided.
I just want to say that I've been using this chess versus checkers analogy for Mark for like 6 or 7 months.
Ashley, I brought that up to you in the group chat. I'm like, that's crazy because that's literally what Ashley said verbatim when you and I talked about Mark on the podcast episode we did together. So I was like, damn, did Chloe listen to that?
Well, she watches the deep dives. I know that.
I was going to say, well, potentially. So here's where the confusion lies with me. My initial thoughts was this is Huey talking, but someone was like, what if it's Joey?
Yeah, I think it's Joey.
You do?
Yeah, it just feels like this is the way he talks.
Yeah. Well, and this just seems like an outside party that hasn't been a part of it, that didn't witness any of it.
But someone then also said, what if this is Huey talking to his mom and the parents?
I could see that too because of the way he talked to them at the end of Taming 7, but I don't know.
But I don't know. It could be that, but I just really want this to be about Liz and Gibbs. But I guess they could be talking to the parents.
Well, this could be Hugh talking about Liz and Gibbs and how Marcus played them, because he literally in T7 goes off on them for like, hey, you guys chose Mark's side. You guys, this could 100% be Huey talking to the parents. Like, once again, he played you all for fucking fools.
Yeah.
You know, which I would kind of love. Someone needs to put the parents in their place. I would prefer that instead of Joey talking to the gang here. Does that make sense?
I love, yeah, because fuck, they're gonna be suffering enough. Yeah. Give it to the parents. They need to be punished and feel a lot of remorse.
Yeah. So I could 100% see this, especially Huey going off on his mom and dad.
Yeah. Because I can also see it being like part of a conversation too. Like, he's been playing you guys all for years. Like, if there's a similar conversation in Taming 7 where he's like, I've been telling you guys for years that Mark is a monster. Liz has been trying to tell you guys for years and none of you guys listen to me. So as more comes out and he is going to be putting together the letters and finding evidence and realizing there's more that meets the eye, as everything comes out, I can really see this conversation continuing. So
someone on YouTube is saying Hugh is the only one that has been witness to how Mark has separated Gibbs and Lizzie, so it makes more sense that this is Hugh. Oh, and Hugh also said that Mark was able to fool his stepmom, but not him in R10. So yeah, I agree. I could 100% see that this is Hugh. Really, I have no one to talk to about this, so thank you. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Snippet Spiral Club. Yeah, I actually really like that now that I'm thinking about it, that this is Hugh talking to the adults, telling them off.
Yeah, I totally agree.
And I'm going to eat it up, you guys.
This was one of my favorite ones today. I was talking in all caps for several messages after this one stopped.
The group chat when we get new snippets, the Discord when we get new snippets. Oh man, just like.
Meanwhile, I'm like napping the whole time.
I know, she doesn't sleep all day.
Hey, but all
theory.
We can't say.
Sorry.
I don't want people going after. And also, it was private for a reason. So.
Yeah. Okay. But Joe Hossein doesn't want to put that wedge between him and Darren too. True. Also, people are wondering if this is Darren. I don't think it is.
This one came right after the Darren snippet, so I think he was fresh on the mind for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But just the verbiage about like dividing you from the core support, stronger united than they are divided. Like, I don't think Darren necessarily has all that context yet about the feud between Liz and Gibbs.
Yeah, that's true.
Or the families. Darren's purview is a bit different than what this situation is explaining.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. That's
I'm still gonna go with I think Joey's saying this.
Okay.
I can see it being Hugh, but I also see this being Joey. Just because Joey's so intuitive and like starts.
I'm Team Huey saying it, so we have both sides here. So either way, one of us tired witches will be right.
Yeah.
I'm like 50-50. I'm slightly leaning Joey, but I would love for the parents to be yelled at. So
Yeah.
um,
Okay. Chloe, if you're watching this, clarify something for us tomorrow on the playlist. Please.
Oh, I loved
Oh,
this
this is a
one.
big one.
I've literally been talking about this since the book
Yeah.
dropped. I've been saying Kiva's room is the key to everything because, and not enough people talk about this line. It's such a subtle thing, but it stood out to me on my first read where Hugh sees Lizzie walking by Kiva's room and she does a weird shimmy past it. Like you could tell that room just represented something.
Yeah.
I don't, yeah, it's so. I've been saying I think there's more letters in there, especially since Kiva's writing them when they're locked. So
I don't know if there's
loved
more
this
letters,
one.
but I think maybe her journal's in there.
Well, yeah, that's.
Diary?
I think she was writing in it when they were
Yeah.
locked up. So I think there's more things going on in
But
there.
I mean, this is just such. I see a lot of people complaining about this, but Hugh has been shown from day one as being someone who clocks things and an investigator. Like when he finds out his diagnosis, he immediately goes to the library to research it. Like when the whole winter ball thing goes down, he is going to 100% go and do some investigating of what pieces could be falling into place here, because he's gonna have questions.
I think there is a notebook left. Yeah.
What's happening?
I don't know. Wait. Okay. Sorry, Olivia. Why are people getting mad about this one?
Oh, because
Or
you know
what
it's
were you
all
saying?
Because it's
the
about
Huey
Huey
haters.
being a savior.
Yeah.
Something about
Mhm.
Huey being smart, figuring something out, taking away from basically
I
Huey
also
did
saw
something right.
a lot of people bitching about, oh, she's spoiling the book. What about this spoils the book? I can promise you 100%, you guys have no idea what's going on in the book. I can promise you that.
There's no new information presented here.
No.
It's just given. It's information we already have, just presented in a different context.
We literally knew that
That
Huey
is
was
not
going to be researching. Like,
Yeah,
it's not.
literally.
So please get over it, guys. But I'm curious about Liz's tone here, though. Go back to that, because it seems like she's like,
yeah, she's like stuttering.
yeah,
Backing
backing all the way,
crying
breathing hard and fast. I felt
hesitant.
my body retreating, backing all the way up to the opposite wall. Well, I'm very curious of what's going down in this scene, because she seems on edge already.
Yeah. I know.
I don't think Hugh would directly approach this immediately after Winter Ball, right? It's more that he doesn't care as much about Gibbsy, but he does. We have a snippet showing that.
No, I have a feeling this is like within the week after Winter Ball.
Do you?
Yeah.
Interesting. I see. I would hope he wouldn't. I at least don't want this to be right after Winter Ball, because putting
No, not like the same day, but like maybe
No.
Christmas.
Yeah. Agreed, Furlough. Who's forcing you to open Spotify and look at snippets? 100%. Like, clearly, you have free will, people. Click off that button. Like, baby girl, ain't nobody forcing you to do that, okay?
Also, some people need to just pick their narrative. Do you love the snippets or do you hate the snippets? Because I'm getting exhaustion here. I'm getting whiplash. Like, pick what you want.
Disengage if they're not your thing. Like, I
Seriously.
get it. I get that.
Thank you
Like
guys
that
for
foaming
liking
at
and
the
sharing
mouth
the live
saying
on
don't
TikTok,
take
by the way.
snippets literally, and then the next day snippets drop that you like, and now suddenly they're canon. Just pick a lane. I'm tired.
100% Fatima. Hugh is going to be advocating for both Gibbs and Liz. That's just Hugh's character. Oh,
Wait.
Interesting.
Are you reading? What are you reading?
YouTube
Okay.
comments. Why? What's going on?
On TikTok, Books and Al said one got ruined by Mark, and there's another notebook left. I'm curious how that was confirmed, but I believe it.
Oh yeah, let us know in the comments where was.
Because when they are in the car, he is burning paper when they're
Yeah.
the bridge. But that being said, I
Which
think
is so fascinating, because I'm sorry, but why wouldn't Kiva think that he would do that? So that I'm like, she would be smart enough to throw like red herrings out.
Yeah,
right?
but yes, and that's the thing. She had Lizzie keep one in her shoe, and then that was the one for Gibbsy. But I think that I don't know, like someone a long time ago threw out a theory, like what if there's like a stereo in her room and she's like kept a letter in there for Lizzie or something like that because their connection was music, something like that. I think she may have hid some in some spots that Mark would not have thought to look at. I think
Does
there's red
anyone else
herrings.
think that Mark murdered Eve? I'm assuming you mean Kiva here, and staged as a well, Liz tells Hugh she was at the bridge when she died. That's
Yeah.
100% what happened. That's 100%
That's
what happened.
I thought that was basically confirmed in releasing 10.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's 100% what happened.
Yeah.
What do you think the dynamic between Claire and Hugh will be? I think people are so overthinking Claire and Hugh's dynamic. They are not going to be butting heads or at each other's throats. That's not Claire and Hugh. It is going to be what it is, where Hugh is going to tell her, "I'm going to stand by Liz," and Claire is going to say, "I'm going to stand by Gibbsy." You know, but I don't think either one of them is going to like be pissed off at each other or hate. They are 100% going to see where that other side is coming from because they are each other. You know, Claire is
I have
to
a
Gibbsy
little
what Hugh
theory
is to
about
Lizzie.
that. I have a little theory about that. I
Oh,
think
okay.
I think something will be revealed about Peter and they'll have things to talk about.
Oh, you mean that he's been in
Peter
love with
has
Joe's
been in an
his whole
attic
life?
for a long time.
That
Very
was my
depressed.
original theory, you guys.
They have a lot of like the Biggs family needs therapy. The four of them need to go in and have some therapy for
Just
the
the
simple
Biggs
fact
family?
their children have been like caretakers for their entire childhood. Like this family also needs to go to therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone in that town needs to go to therapy.
Yeah. But the Biggs family too, they also need to go to therapy.
Truly.
I mean, when the dad is whole up in the attic for your whole childhood and the wife is basically sliding meals under the door, like
Yeah.
well, it's like, okay, we were doing the deep dive, right? And it's specified. Sinead came home like really late and had to kick out the boys.
Yeah.
Peter is literally upstairs.
Yeah.
Sinead is doing all the work in that household, which is crazy.
Yeah.
But he's up there mooning over Joe Gibson. Like he's got his shrine to Joe up there. I'm telling you guys. I'm not gonna be surprised if this is revealed.
This is why I'm a Sinead apologist. She's like carrying so much on her shoulders.
I told Liv in the deep dive, I'm like, we always talk about Lizzie needing to leave Ballylagging and all of that. Sinead needs to get the hell out of there. Get her a new life.
I agree. She's raising all these kids that
she's
aren't
clearly in a lavender marriage or something like that.
It's revealed that Peter and Joe are lovers. That was my first theory, and everyone laughed at me about it. Do you remember that, Ash?
Oh, I remember.
Months and months ago.
Your marriage?
Yes.
It's canon to me. It's literally canon to me.
Well, Sinead has to know. Otherwise, why are you still married to your husband who's depressed in an attic?
Fatima has a great comment here. I feel that Pete and Hugh's relationship is going to mirror Joey and Darren's relationship. Yeah.
I like that.
I like that a lot. I could definitely see that for sure. I like that.
Interesting. Yeah, I like that.
To everyone. Yes, I'm glad about that. Okay, let's go to our next snippet here. Let's see what we have.
You know what? I'm gonna scroll up. I want to go find the one about. Give me a second. We'll go back down to these.
You're fine.
because
it's relevant to that last one. Wait, did I not put it in here?
Tisk, tisk, tisk. All I'm saying is the doubling pages better be thick. All I'm saying is that needs to be at least 50% of the book. I want 50% of the time spent doubling.
I'm shooketh. I forgot one of the most important one to me today. All right,
she's fired. We have a position open if anybody wants to take it.
No.
How dare you?
No.
Dare you?
We need Grace. Do you think that? Oh, here you go. Well, if you want to stop sharing, you can go look for it. Grace, if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
While we answer some questions. Do you think the Liz Hughes scene from Seven Sleepless Nights will be placed in the next book? No, but I think we will get some version of that scene. Okay. I think we get it in a different iteration. Iteration? Is that what the word is I'm looking for?
Yes.
Yeah.
I also
So,
agree.
yeah, it's not going to be exactly that, but it will be something very similar.
No, I think all of the layout is very important, right down to how it happens in the very end with Feely in her ear going, he's never going to leave her. I think all of that is
Yeah.
basically a clue of what we're getting.
Agreed. I feel Hugh does way
Okay.
more in the house than Sinead does, considering his mom is always at work. Actually, that's true too, but that's also what the pressure that Hugh faces at home, because he's basically taken over the role of the father, as the primary male in the household.
That's my biggest gripe with Sinead is how she parentifies Hugh. Everything else, I really like her, but I don't
Well,
like.
in retrospect, it just gives you more insight to Claire, because if you think about it, she's basically unsupervised. If Sinead's working until super late at night, clearly her father does not know what is going on below the attic with her and Gibbsy.
Yeah.
So there's just, that family's not normal either. There is not one single family within this series that has a normal setup.
At what point do you think Katie and Hugh will become more safety blankets for each other? I think it's immediate for Hugh. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I do think he's going to try to give it a go, but I think in the back of his mind, Katie's the safety blanket.
I think it's immediate for Katie too, because that's why she runs to Hugh. Like
I think Katie
really
is going to try harder to get the relationship to be real than Hugh is.
But it's just becoming
well,
evident
and
to me
also
that
I want to bring up something too, because from what we've gathered so far, it doesn't appear that Katie has friends at Tommen.
Right. Oh yeah, you're right.
and that's in the end of term report cards too.
Yeah, so everybody talks about how she's besties with Aoife, and in this Casey conflict, they don't go to the same school. So that really adds to the safety blanket when you don't have peers to sit with at lunch, and that's scary and intimidating.
And I know a lot of people, I'm going to say something controversial. People think that Katie and Claire are going to be besties. I don't think so.
I don't see it happening. Honestly. I feel like Claire's just super friendly in general, and she's friendly to him because it's her brother's girlfriend, but I don't see the friendship chemistry with them. I can't think of any moments where
I think people think that that's going to happen now that Lizzie's forced out of the group, but I still don't. I think Claire's going to be so focused on Gibbsy, and I think the breakup with Gibbsy that we all are assuming happens, that I think Claire's actually going to become kind of a shell of herself. She's not going to be able to go out and be sunshiny Claire.
That's what I've said so many times. The Healing 7 title is not just Gibbsy, it's Claire too. And you can't tell me that after the events of Taming 7 and from all the playlists we've seen Gibbsy getting with someone else, that Claire is going to be her normal self.
Yeah.
I just don't see that happening at all.
Also, remember, Claire mentioned she hears them through the wall. That's an ick. So she mentioned she hears something through a wall. I want everyone to keep that in mind. We have discussed this several times, especially on the deep dives. She mentions, and didn't you just say in our last deep dive, Baby sounds an awful lot like Katie? You're muted.
That was literally our last episode of the deep dive, was that part. So
yeah. So I think we need to be very careful with assuming here. We know that we're going to get this scene from Hugh, Liz's POV, and it's going to be very different than what we've heard. So
yeah, I don't think Lizzie would be laughing and smiling along if she didn't have more info.
Yeah.
I worded that weird, but
with
you guys
Lizzie, yeah.
For sure. Okay, I found it on Spotify finally.
Okay, perfect. Go ahead and pull it up.
The one about him coming to Darren. Can you see it?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't add this.
I know. That's why I'm like, and it kind of, I don't know, it kind of ties into the other one for me. Breathing hard and ragged, I stood in the pissing rain and continued to wrap my knuckles against the doorframe until it finally cracked open just enough to reveal a familiar face. Hugh? Concern filled his blue eyes. Are you okay? No, not really. Teeth chattering. I pushed my hair off my face and blew out a shaky breath. I need to talk to you. The oldest Lynch sibling studied ... So I
So
thought
we
this.
think this is Huey going to, the overall consensus, I'll say, is that this is Huey going to Darren about, or assuming Mark. Is that what people are assuming in the chat?
Mark and Kiva, because Darren and Kiva were like best friends at one point. And I think that Darren's really one of the best people to get information about Kiva from.
Well, you sent in the group chat that snippet from, what book was it? You sent that
Releasing
paragraph.
10, the Releasing 10 one, where he's talking to Lizzie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he straight says that Kiva told him a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, it's like, I told you everything, Darren. You know exactly what she cost me. So yeah. I think Darren has, and I have a whole theory video about this, and I spoke about it on the podcast before, but I don't know. You guys hear the Coven has always cared, but I'm like, I feel like no one really talks enough about Darren. So for her to validate this today was very affirming. That I feel like Darren is going to know so much about Lizzie's backstory, and we know her parents aren't really sharing it with her, and Darren's going to be able to give her kind of the full picture. And I think Darren knows a lot more about Mark than we really realized in that situation. Chloe really planted the seed early on with Saving Six. That first scene is Darren and Kiva running into each other at BCS and talking about what happened. And Darren, in that snippet in Releasing 10, he's one of the first people to like actually believe Lizzie and what she's saying. And he promises her in that moment that everything is going to be okay.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see it come full circle.
I am very curious about this scene because I don't see Kiva going to Darren and confiding in him about Mark abusing her or any of that, because I don't think Darren would have kept quiet about that.
No, I think it's more so about Gibbsy talking to Kiva. That's what I'm thinking, is that Kiva maybe potentially vaguely asked, because Darren had that happen to him, maybe asked Darren about what his experiences or signs that she should look for.
Because I think it would not look good on Darren's character if it comes out that, oh yeah, I knew that Mark was abusing Kiva the whole time and like didn't say anything to anybody. So I don't think that's what he's referring to. I think she complained a lot about Lizzie. I think she complained a lot about how Lizzie has impacted her life to Darren. Because doesn't she even say that? I told you what she's done to me, or
I told you what she cost me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I think that's important to keep in mind. I think it's important to keep in mind who she talked to about the Gibbsy conversation has to have been Darren, right? So yeah, what Hugh is trying to find out here from Darren is going to be interesting.
Yeah.
And then Adelina says, my question and I know this was a conversation in the Discord, I just briefly saw it, was Darren in Ballylagan, or did he go find Darren at his own house?
I know, that's what I was trying to figure out, because I feel like when Darren comes into town, he's usually staying with the Kavanaughs. So if he was going to knock on the Kavanaugh's door, why is Darren the one answering? So I started wondering, I'm like, does Darren move back to Ballylagan? Or does Hugh drive to Belfast?
Jeez. When Hugh's on a mission, so.
I know, I would not.
But also, too, Darren really felt broken at the end of those 4 books, that he was left out of the picture. He had a totally different narrative painted, so I could see him moving back to try to fix his relationship and create a new one.
Thank you guys once again over on the TikTok.
Especially since he doesn't have to have the burden of being responsible for them. Mm-hmm. He can just be the older brother that's in town, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Ida pointed out in the Discord earlier, she was like, maybe Darren moves back for Podge, and that playlist ends up being like a real thing. And I was like,
oh my God, that's right.
I forgot about that till she brought it up, and I was like,
that's
damn.
right. Darren Podge. We're on our Podge train here.
Technically, wouldn't that be a little problematic at that point? Because he's 6 years older than him.
Joey would never forgive him. I mean, he isn't going to, I guess. But.
Well, I'm just saying, like, he's 17, 18, and here comes...
right? Yeah, I know. Well, at that point, Podge would be
A
19.
24-year-old man.
Oh wait, would he be 19?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
how old is Podge?
Oh,
because he would have been Darren moving back wouldn't happen until 2006, and Podge is fully graduated at that point.
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay.
Podge is in the States.
Is in the what?
Isn't Podge in the States?
Oh,
At
he's
this
only there
point?
for J1. J1s are only like 2 months during the summer.
Oh,
So
okay.
he comes back. Yeah. So who knows if he's even in Ballylagan.
Podge and Darren sitting in a tree 100%. We're all on the Podge and Darren train.
I'm just like Ida bringing that up because I was like, does he move back to? I mean, he's with Alex in Belfast, so I'm just like, maybe does he get Alex to move back with him?
I do wonder if Liz was at Sean's birthday party and runs into Darren. I wonder constantly when the first Liz Darren meet again moment is. Yeah, and what that's gonna be like.
Interesting. Yeah, because Claire and Gibbsy missed it.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even think about that. That's a great point.
Yeah, because also weren't they? Oh no, that scene was with Gibbsy. But I feel like that day where Adele goes shopping with the girls, she probably invites Lizzie. So maybe Lizzie is there.
There was a snippet where Shannon is reading Lizzie's story, and she said something like, "It's you, it's been you all along," with tears in her eyes. What do you think Shannon is going to have a role? Do you think? Are you asking what Shannon's role in the Liz Huey thing is going to be? I think Shannon's going to be a massive support to Lizzie.
Yeah.
Yay, Miley! Welcome, my love. Miley's finally here. Yeah, you missed our Podge Darren talk, Miley. We were talking about potential Darren Podge is happening here.
That's why she came.
I know she heard the name Podge.
Yeah.
She heard Podge. She was like,
it's her bat signal.
like Dublin is mine, Podge is Miley's.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wasn't there a Podge Casey playlist though? Was there?
No, there wasn't. It's
Podge
Podge
isn't he bisexual?
Yeah.
It's not confirmed. The only information we
No,
have
the
about
snippets.
Yeah.
sexuality is from the Darren Podge playlist. I think there was maybe one other one about the beast. There was some weird one about. I can't remember it now. I have to go digging for it, but yeah, it's not confirmed yet, but it should be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want to go to the next playlist?
Yeah, let me
I was gonna say you can just stay on Spotify, I guess, if you want.
I could.
Since you're there. Yeah, since you're there.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
That up.
People are gonna ask about the. How many did she drop? Jesus Christ.
There's a lot of. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the document actually, because there's a lot that are just repeats and not relevant. So.
Okay. Yeah, we did discuss that a lot too. There's a lot of it that we were like, this has been posted before. That's why when people complain about her spoiling things, I'm like, dude, some of this is just wash, rinse, repeat in just different contexts. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, no, it's fine.
Yeah, I specifically narrowed this down to like new information. So
okay, let's go to our next one here.
Yeah, okay. This one.
So there's a chance that Podge could be in Casey's harem. Fingers crossed, Gisela.
I'm so ready for Casey's Why Choose book. It's gonna slap. Oh my god. She's the perfect candidate for it.
She truly is. She truly is. Okay. Go ahead, Grace.
What the fuck, Shell? I called out, glaring at her retreating figure as I try to balance my feral squawking niece on my hip. That's a baby, Patrick. Katie pointed out. Yeah, babe, I'm aware. I replied before shouting out. You can't just dump your kid on me. It'll be good for you, she called back as she slid into the passenger seat of her husband's car. Consider it a bonding, ... I'm going to say, consider it a bonding experience. And the song here is Michelle. So this is clearly about Patrick's sister that I think could potentially be his mom as well.
So if that's his mom,
so then this is his brother or sister.
This is his sister. The baby.
Oh, could you imagine the mental gymnastics? Like, she's
think
like,
it's
here, watch
very-
your niece or nephew, and then he finds out later that that's his brother sister. Like that is
I just think it's so clear as day that this is what is going on, because I mean,
Yeah.
he's through snippet. He's drinking his way through his teenage years. Like,
this is so messed up to do to somebody. Honestly, like I
It
feel like
really
that is so deceptive.
But that being said, I feel like this playlist is before, I think this is like 2003.
I think it's 2003.
Yeah.
I'm very curious about Patrick calling Katie babe
I
because
know.
I don't think they were ever fully together.
I know, but it's showing that like there was potentially some more
Yeah.
intimacy there than meets the eye. And I don't know, I thought about the Mr. Brightside chapter in Releasing 10 where he was like, Feely was supposed to come to this party with me tonight, but he ditched me to go help his special friend from the music club. And I was like, is this that night? Did him and Katie get stuck babysitting or something? So that was something that crossed my mind. But yeah.
True. Interesting. Can we be Delulu and make believe that Chloe starting to post again means we're getting? You could be Delulu. I don't think it's happening
for a month now. I
know.
Guys, I've just decided after Christmas that I am just going to be at peace, and one morning I will wake up and there will be an announcement.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to go about this, you guys.
That's how Releasing 10 felt, because it just like really came out of nowhere. And that's the thing.
That is what happened. I gave up, and then we got a magical Christmas morning. So I think at this point, guys, we have to just let it go. If we wake up every morning and make 7 TikToks a day, like, when's this coming, commenting on everything, when's it coming, it will come. Clearly.
And I want to be honest with you guys.
She's in the zone. She is writing. She's excited to share this with us. So clearly things are being done. We just have to be patient.
And just because we get snippets of something doesn't mean that that's the next book that is coming out. Like she's obviously working on multiple things at once.
She has shared Lizzie snippets for years. Years.
So yeah, I think we just need to enjoy our little crumbs we get on Spotify, and when we get an announced date, we'll get an announced date, but I would not hold my breath for it, to be honest with you.
The new adult reissue is ending February 10th.
That's also what I said, and then they're going to need a new coin to buy, so.
Yeah, so I feel like they're really stretching that out, but yeah, a watched pot never boils. So
yeah, but guys, my advice to you is just, for now, let it go. It will come. They have promised it will come. It's not like something will happen and go, hey, JK, you're never getting this book or any of this. It's coming. We just don't know. So the good thing about this community is there are hundreds and thousands of other books to read.
Yeah.
So
someone's asking, some people, there are a lot of other good books out there, guys.
Yeah.
If Michelle is Feely's bio mom, do you guys think the husband is Feely's bio dad?
No. What I see happening here is probably what I would guess based on the trauma that's been foreshadowed for him. Maybe the husband knows and doesn't like him, is resentful of him,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that's interesting to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, here you go. Do you think Katie and Liz will be verbally sparring, or will Katie still steer clear of her? I do not think Katie's steering clear of Liz. I'll tell you that right.
Yeah, no, there's snippets implying that they're verbally sparring.
Yeah.
Several, in fact.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we are going to see some cat fights. I hate to use that term. That's so misogynistic, but.
Well, and then kitty cat.
Yeah. Kitten. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, maybe it is fitting then. Kitty cat fights. Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go on to our next playlist.
The very last. Oh,
thank you, Chloe, for dropping this.
Yeah, I loved this one. The very last person I expected to find in my doorway on Thursday night was my sister. Last time we spoke, she made her Feelings perfectly clear, but here she was, unable to catch her breath, and with tears streaming down her cheeks. Her entire body was shaking violently, and she was clutching her chest. Jesus, I muttered, rolling off my bed to intercept her before she collapsed. Come here.
Hugh is going to be there to support everybody to the point where he's stretched thin, you guys. He rightfully should still put Lizzie above everybody else, but he is still going to, as you can see, he is not a bad brother, and I will not sit here for any Hugh big slander saying he's a bad brother or he's a bad friend when that has not been shown at all in the books. As a matter of fact, Chloe's done her best to do the opposite and say that Hugh Biggs is one of the greatest flags to walk all of Ballylagan.
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, you guys don't know what a bad brother is, because I had some friends that had to stay away from their brothers, like stay clear, because it was not safe. So,
yeah, the fact that she's going to him.
And then he immediately is like, and I love the song Soldier because this has been used for Liz and Hugh before.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So he is a soldier for not just Lizzie. He is a soldier for Gibbs. He's a soldier for Claire.
I'm just like, damn, the fact that Claire's like so upset she's about to collapse. I'm so curious what happened.
It's got to be either Gibbsy and her breaking up or her finding out some more stuff about Liz.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little bummed we didn't get as many Healing 7 snippets because I'm really eager for more of Claire and Gibbsy's story, and to just see them heal. It's gonna be really interesting.
Sarah, we've talked about this a lot. Do you see this comment, Ashley? It's 100% correct. It's hate for Lizzie Young and it bleeds into Hugh for them because he's her love interest. It's 100%. That's 100% correct.
Yep, if Huey was anybody's love interest, anybody else's, even Aoife's, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally. All right, next one. Oh, this one was super interesting.
Oh, yeah. Can you tell us?
Do you want to read it? Go for it.
You can read it. Go ahead.
Okay. Can you tell us about home? I found the courage to ask, squirming in discomfort when I saw the glare on the side of my face. I forced myself to keep my eyes trained on Darren about how they were, before. She means before us, Joe chimed in, instantly on edge. Before the shit hit the fan. Joe, I murmured, reaching a hand out to touch his knee. Too late. He was already on his feet.
So this is clearly Aoife's point of view?
I thought it was Shannon.
Joe, I murmured, reaching out a hand to touch his knee. I don't know, I'm not touching my brother's knee. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not reaching over to touch my brother's knee.
My brothers and I do that. It's like
really? Oh, no, I would never.
It's just like, yeah.
I mean, I'd like touch his shoulder, pat his back, but
if you're sitting down, yeah.
Or maybe she's trying to stop him from getting up too,
Yeah, I think that's it. Or like maybe his legs were shaking and she's trying to like calm him down.
Oh, someone says, I don't know why, but I feel like it's Ollie or Tig.
It's not Tig, because Tig would be getting worked up with Joey right there.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And then Ollie, I don't know. We haven't really gotten, I'm not expecting a POV from him. So, because he does not have a love interest. So I do think this is Shannon or potentially Aoife. But like, okay, because
But wait a minute. Can you tell us about how I found the courage to ask? That wouldn't be Shannon. Or maybe it is. Why would she be asking about Darren before they were born? No, yeah. Because then Joey responds with, she means before us. This has to be Aoife.
Well, no, I think like Joey's saying she means before us, like before we were born. Before shit.
I know. So why would, can you tell us about home? Is the person who's asking this is the person's who POV this is? I found the courage to ask, squirming in discomfort. When I saw the glare on the side of my face, I forced myself to keep my eyes trained on Darren about how they were, before. She means before us instantly on edge before the shade the fan. Joe, I remembered reaching out a hand to. I don't know. Okay, I could see it being Shannon actually. I'm
Yeah.
reading too much into this.
I think this is one of those playlists you can't look at for too long, or it's just gonna make you go in 17 different directions.
Well, because I'm like, why is she?
Like it's my job.
I don't know. Me too. As Grace and I have, and Ashley and I have several voice memos for all hours of the day, just decoding these like we're fucking Sherlock Huey here.
You know who you're talking
to? Yeah, it's why would she be asking Darren about this?
That's what I can't figure out. And I had a moment where I thought it was maybe Lizzie, but Lizzie would not call Joey Joe. It would only be Shannon or Aoife.
Yeah.
But let me look at when she posted. No, okay. This was within a few playlists of. Okay, because I look at the playlist that she clusters together to see
if there's a.
And within 6 playlists, we also have Joe in preschool AJ. We have Joe to his kiddos, and then we have Johnny to Kiva, which Kiva referring to Johnny and Shannon's daughter.
I was so fucking confused with that playlist.
You were not the only one.
I was literally in the group chat going, huh?
Yeah.
Someone help?
So, and yeah, I think this is either based on the other Joe playlist, this is either Hooking 6 or it's Adoring 13. But I also think that Adoring 13 and Hooking 6 are going to be released together. So I think it's going to be one big book.
Yeah.
Who remembers Hooking 6 when we got that like one playlist about it?
Yeah. And wasn't there like a book list too? That Hooking 6 was on?
It was really weird. Hooking 6, it was like Claiming 10, Feeling 12, Hooking 6, Adoring 13.
That's clearly changed.
No. There was Healing 7 in there too, actually. But
I think you guys that Chloe just constantly changing the release order of books and what's going to be coming. Like I think it's just constantly.
That's why I
rotation.
Can't speculate anymore until I get word from Bloom themselves. Yeah. It's all up in the air.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go to our next one here.
But yeah, that one really set me on a spiral. Hugh 90s party vibes. She was dressed like a witch. We were dressed in the 90s. Oh my god. Eyes like Lake Michigan. Oh my god, Chicago represent. I live right near Lake Michigan, right down the block. Yeah, warmer than the sun, so blue they could kill me. Life's half a life without her.
Life's half a life without her.
What?
Life's half a life without her. She's not whole without her.
I get it now. Okay. Yeah.
Clock and great.
Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Have you guys listened to this song?
Yeah, I did. I listened to both of them immediately.
Were they good? Were they?
So actually, it's funny because Matt's version is like slower. It's like more like acoustic like than. But I like it, and I think it fits Liz and Hugh perfectly.
Yeah.
90s party.
I realized when I was taking these screenshots that Hugh's one had Matt's version in it, and I was like, oh, I didn't listen to them, but I was like, I like this. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
These lyrics.
So did she show up to the party with like practical magic vibes?
Wait, what?
Did Lizzie show up to the party like practical magic vibes? Was that how she was dressed?
Like a witch? Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Because that 90s whimsical witch thing was
no, because didn't Casey call her and Misha Barton wannabe?
Aoife did, yeah.
Oh, Aoife did. I was like, someone called her a Misha Barton knockoff, so I feel like she was dressed not like a witch. But Hugh would just associates her as like witchy vibes because it's Lizzie.
Well, I think these are just lyrics, right?
Here we go. I knew this would be a question. Do you think they hook up at the 90s party, or is it going to be friends connecting?
we
have a theory it's friends connecting. the 90s party and we did this on our timeline, actually our Hizzy
Let me
timeline
scroll
from
down.
2005.
No,
We
that's all right.
straight said that was what was the case, that we believe the 90s party is where they begin to reconnect, and that leads into everything falling into place. And here you go, Liz's 90 party vibes. She changed the title of this 500 times, you guys. I'm not even kidding you. Um, and then he started coming over, and my heart went love him. He's something, and we shall wed. He's fun and weird and smart, and can shotgun a beer like no other. When we started making out, we tripped and fell into his bed. And Kate's brother said, "I won't let you down or lead you on. Oh no, I'm not like the others." That's when I became his only girl. So, I definitely think Hugh starting to put out the feely, the little that he's willing to have a reconnection with Liz.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. But I everyone knows I don't think I think the first reconnect is Dublin. I think that's when they first actually hook up.
Yeah.
I will die on that hill. I will die on the Dublin hill.
I think that's when they first sleep together, but I think they hook up before Dublin.
Well, I think hook up, but I think they first sleep together in Dublin.
Yeah.
It's
No, for
always
sure.
been my theory.
Yeah.
That being
my
said, I don't
theory
think
is
they're
they
hooking up.
spend
Because we
whole
have the
weekend
playlist of
together.
them us in the library,
That's what I'm talking about.
so
Yeah, no,
they're clearly making out then.
Something obviously happens because Lizzie is described that following Monday at school as wearing guys' clothing. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think she spends the weekend there potentially.
Yeah. And this is probably her first weekend sleepover there in a long time.
Yeah.
So
there's a
Ooh.
comment on YouTube. Imagine being called Misha Barton in 2004. Crazy. Well, this would have been
I would be
2005
like,
at that time. That's a compliment. At
I would
that
be
point
so
in
gagged.
time, being referred to as Misha Barton, that was a compliment.
Yeah, I took that as Aoife being like, you need to, she literally said, you need to be threatened by her. Like, look at that girl. She's a
Yeah,
slut.
Misha Barton was an it girl. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Seriously.
she was hot
Thank you
stuff.
guys for all of our viewers over on YouTube and TikTok, and thank you guys for liking the live over on TikTok. Most of us are over on YouTube, so come join the chat there. But yes, I think they start reconnecting, but I think Katie and Feely kiss. Agreed. Yes.
Well, and I think I have it in here somewhere. There's, I Like the Way You Kiss Me, and it's Feely at the 90s party.
Well,
So.
yeah. That
But I
song,
don't know.
she
I don't
loves
know.
to use that song for so many
I know
playlists.
she really does. That's like the Dublin song.
That is the Dublin song for sure. Yeah.
And I know it's also just like lyrics, but there's other playlists insinuating that Feely and Katie kiss. So I'm staying there. I have this one, but this is a repeat.
But it's a little different because the first one, it's extended. This is extended. So I love this because it's just, Granddad being team Lizzie. Like he is team, hey, I don't doubt that she's a nice girl, but she's not Elizabeth, and I will only accept Elizabeth for you. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen so many people going to town on this snippet, and it's like, do you guys not have family members who are very vocal about who they prefer you're with?
Seriously?
Like, really? Because I broke up with I was with my boyfriend in high school for almost 10 years. My family still talks to him to this day. They love him. Okay. I would come home and he'd be in the garage talking to my dad. And I'd be like, what is my ex-boyfriend doing here? Like, they loved him. Like, it is such a common theme. Like, bye, good night. It's 2 a.m. and oh my gosh. Thank you, dear. It'll be up on YouTube for you guys to rewatch or catch up on in the morning. So have a good night.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Ashley's always shocked by Liv's tales.
Learn something new every day.
Seriously. My brain is tired of thinking about this. Close to spiral. Seriously. You're tired. We still have to do our deep dive tomorrow.
I haven't read my page.
I haven't either.
And I have to leave for Seattle super early Saturday morning, so we have to do it tomorrow.
You're not supposed to talk to me, remember? I don't care. Reaching across the front seat, he opened the passenger door of his car and gestured for me to get in. Too panicked to contemplate arguing, I quickly rounded the car and accepted his small mercy. The moment I was safely inside, he locked the doors and pressed the pedal to the metal. Don't we have a pedal to the metal playlist too?
Yes, we do. Oh, the car accident lives in my head. Free.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So this, God, I cannot place this because this.
When do we think this is? You're not supposed to talk to me, remember? Is she talking about Katie here or Claire?
Oh, I think it's Katie. Because I don't think Claire said you can't talk to her.
No, but Claire did tell him to kick her out of the house.
Oh, true. Yeah, from that one playlist.
Yeah.
But I think this is about Katie.
I think it's Katie, but it's fascinating to. But where is this? You're not supposed to talk to me, remember?
I'm guessing 2004. Or maybe early 2005.
I wonder if it's actually fall 2005. Before birthday party. Camping trip stuff. All the drama that goes down at the camping trip.
Yeah.
Doesn't she make Katie cry at one point?
Yeah, it could be. I just feel like
what, Chloe, just put dates in these.
Yeah.
It'd be real helpful for us.
It's really hard to place.
Stupid. Yeah,
Yes,
Kate. There's a stupid of Katie saying, "Yeah, right here. Would you hate me if I asked you not to spend time alone with her?" I think that's very specific. It's not to stay away from Lizzie. It's not that he can't talk to Lizzie. It is do not spend time alone with her. Okay. And to be quite honest with you, I don't think this is an unreasonable ask.
No, it's so valid. It's so valid. Like, I get it. But the only thing that's weird is that we know Katie's still talking to Feely. So
yeah, well,
it's a double standard.
It's a double standard, but insecure girls are gonna have double standards. So
it's completely valid. It's not like can never be around her again. It's don't spend time alone with her. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Well, then that makes me think, is this before the Feely Katie stuff comes out?
Right? Yeah. That's what's interesting.
Because she would have way more of a leg to stand on saying something like this than if after like the 90s party, when we assume that they kiss, after he finds out about that, if then she comes and asks him this, he would be like, you're alone with Feely all the time. I'm not asking you to not spend time with Feely, or
Wait, this is at the 90s party. Look at
this
the song.
is?
Look at the song.
I think you're right.
It's the 90s
I think
party.
this is Grace. You're 100% correct. She sees them reconnecting at the 90s party.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's totally what it is.
And then after the conversation with Aoife and Casey, you're 100% correct.
This is totally 90s party.
Wow.
I just realized the song, and I was like, that, and it completely makes sense with the context of that night. So, because
with the context of the night, we know that. Yeah.
That's probably the first time that Katie is like kind of seeing with her own eyes, like them getting along very well.
Yeah.
And like probably.
Well, and then in her ear, she has what Casey and Aoife were saying to her.
Correct.
And she's playing it off with them, but then she's going to be like, actually, my friends made a good point. Could you not be alone? It makes me a little uncomfortable seeing you alone with her.
Yeah.
You're 100% right. This is 90s party.
Yeah.
Grace! This is why we do these things.
Yes, for sure. I just realized that. Oh my gosh.
But how interesting, because Katie asked this, and then either this is before she was making out with Feely or after.
But I wonder if her feeling insecure about this is why she goes and gets other validation. So I worded that poorly, but you guys know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. If she's feeling very insecure about Hugh and her, then she knows Feely's going to give her some type of...
Yeah, she sought that validation that she wasn't getting from Hugh from Feely.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So,
Clocked it. You just got it.
Mm-hmm.
You just got it, Grace. I love it. Okay. Wow. My mind's blown.
Okay, I had this one in here, but it's very brief.
I love this.
I
love this one.
Yeah.
You can have me. And she said on our podcast that this song, This Love, is Hugh Liz. Like, that is their anthem.
Oh, I didn't remember her saying that. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I love that.
All right. Oof. Okay. I'm the only one from last year's class that was demoted, Katie groaned. And it gets worse because I know who took my place. Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Why didn't you tell me Lizzie Young is some kind of freakish genius? I didn't think he was relevant to, us. So you agree. She is smarter than me. No, that's not what I'm saying. Damn this stupid gap year. This is a wild conversation because what does she mean by demoted?
I have no idea what she means by demoted. I'm assuming she's on a scholarship. Maybe she was taken off of something because her grades weren't where they're supposed to be. I'm not really sure.
And it's damn this stupid gap year. What's weird is so when Katie goes to Tommen, she's a third year, and then she does fourth year, 2004 to 2005. She's a fourth year, and that's the transition gap year. I'm sorry, I'm thinking so much about this. And that time,
no, please do.
Guys, I just looked up Irish secondary school demotion.
Yeah.
It's a procedure in place for unsatisfactory performance or misconduct. Procedures involve warning, board of management review, potential demotion or dismissal, and a right to appeal.
So I'm assuming her grades were not there, and that's why she makes the comment of
she's
genius.
A scholarship student.
Yeah.
So that's probably like, hey, you're on probation. You need to get these up, or you're out of here.
Mm-hmm. Why is she worried about Liz if she's being demoted in class? Why are all their conversations about Liz?
Well, because she's a teenage girl. That's true. Real. That's true. This is actually a very realistic, like,
it is.
I'm flunking, but this is where my priority. We just talked about this in the deep dive with Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Darren's on her ass for needing to come home and do her homework. Well, she's failing her classes.
I know. She's like, I'd rather go hang out with Johnny while she's literally failing her classes.
She's failing her classes.
I don't know.
I'm really fixated on the gap year because transition year, Katie was doing that when we were introduced to her in Binding 13, but then at the end of Keeping 13.
Would this imply that they have similar classes together? Does anyone have a school schedule?
In Binding and Keeping 13, Katie is a year above Claire, Lizzie, Shannon. But then in Taming 7, they're in the same year because then Tommen allowed for the transition year. So Claire, Lizzie, Shannon were able to skip a year. Katie wasn't because Tommen wasn't offering it at the time. That's why I'm really fixating on this gap year.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one from last year's class who was demoted. I don't know. I wonder if this has something to do with her being forced to have the gap year, and not be able to be in the same class as like Hugh.
Well, okay. Also, I'm looking at, because I remember specifically, they really describe it in Joey and Aoife's duets. Remember in their classes, they're grouped like on their academic level, like A, B, C, D. I bet you Katie was probably in another group.
That's what it is.
And they put her in a different group.
And that's what happened is that once Lizzie skipped transition year and got put into Katie's year, Katie got put down a group because Lizzie came in.
Lizzie took that spot.
That's
what
it is.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That was really going to bother me. Well done, Ashley. Well done.
Teamwork. I'm starting to wake up a little now.
Yeah, the gap year was, I was really fixating on it, but that's what it is, because Lizzie, Claire, and Shannon entered her class. And those class lists are somewhere on Chloe's.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Like the last line, this stupid gap year, like that's.
So Lizzie is 5A and Katie is 5B, and I think Claire and Shannon are also 5B. So
Okay.
Class list. That's what it is. It's demotion of. It's basically like AP honors, remedial.
Yeah, because remember, like Kevin would always be like, "I'm in the A, and you're in like the lowest of the low."
That's their designated. Yeah, at my high school is AP honors, advanced, remedial. There's 4 levels.
And even in my high school, we had people that would take AP for certain subjects, but they weren't good at others. So as long as you could test into certain classes, they were yours to take.
Yeah, I did honors and AP, but then like math, I only did advanced because I wasn't good at math.
I only did advanced and I wasn't good at math. Meanwhile, I was like in the. I would have had straight A's in high school if it had not been for math. Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't that transition year in September 2005? No, this snippet is not from 2004. This is now definitely fall 2005. This is Taming 7 timeline.
Interesting.
This is Taming 7. It has to be. I initially was thinking it was potentially Lizzie coming back. That's why I was getting confused. But
then interesting because at what point we think that Katie Huey stopped being a real couple, because he straight says, I didn't think it was relevant to us.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, it's so funny that.
So you saying T7 timeline throws me off?
Yeah, well, it has to be though, because this is referring to Lizzie skipping transition year. Katie's all mad that she didn't get the opportunity to have it. Can I just say it's so funny that every time Katie is talking to Hugh about Lizzie, she calls her by her full name.
Lizzie Young.
Who else would it be?
I know. Sorry,
that's not bad at Katie. That's just like a funny observation because she's well in the picture at this point.
I just think it's clear that all of these school-related playlists, the girl is insecure. And that's not a bad thing because we haven't really had a female main character in this series be this insecure, but constantly bringing this up when you're clearly failing. This is insecurity.
Yeah. Someone on TikTok says, I don't get it because the report shows Katie as in grade 6.
Well, that wouldn't even be correct anyway because her and Hugh are not in the same year.
Yeah, she's a year below, and she didn't get to take the gap year.
Only the boys. Yeah, so Katie.
Adelina says maybe it's just that he never brought it up in the entire relationship. Maybe.
But then there's, I guess maybe the freaking science field trip thing, whatever, is going to be Taming 7 as well.
I think we're going to see a lot of tension, more so than we thought in the fall of T7. Clearly, if Katie has to mingle in classes with the girls, so.
Yeah, I feel bad that like Katie's feeling insecure about her academic achievements, especially because she's on a scholarship. But at the same time, it's like you got to stop comparing yourself to other people, especially when it's coming from a deeper place than just your academic accomplishments. Yeah. It's like,
well, because clearly, like I said, from what we've gathered, she doesn't have female friends at school. Now, Aoife's there this year, so you would think that would help, but clearly she's still very, very much bothered by this stuff.
So Josie, that's what they just discussed. She says on TikTok, it has Liz in 5A and Katie, Shannon, Claire in 5B. So that would be obviously before the gap year, we're assuming, and then when Liz takes the gap.
This is after the gap year. Well, Lizzie, Claire, and Shannon they don't take transition year. They skip 4th year. So they go from 3rd year into 5th year. Katie had to do 4th year. But then because they skip into 5th year, Katie, they become the same class as Katie in 2005.
I wonder if all of the girls did. Like, did Shelly and Helen? So now that former class has no
They
girls in it.
Yeah, they also took the gap year.
There
by
are
the class
no
list.
girls in the 4th class.
Well, Katie's
No,
not
I
in
know
the 4th
that, but
class,
what
she's in
I'm
the 5th.
saying though is, so if
Oh, yeah.
Shelly, Helen, Claire, Shannon, Lizzie all took that gap year, there are no females in the 4th class. Ooh, sucks to
I
be
know,
those
I know.
dudes.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Truly. To be the
I can't get over how
teachers. Could you imagine, Liv, because you've been in a school setting, teaching an all-male teenage boy class?
I'd quit. Quit.
Mhm.
Be a nightmare.
Mhm.
You couldn't control that.
Mhm.
No.
That is the norm where I grew up. Everyone goes to single-sex high schools.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I went to the largest all-girls school in the country.
Oh wow.
Fun fact.
I hated
But there was an
females
all-girls
when I was in high school, so I would have
God, I loved it.
not survived.
It was the best experience. I would do it over again 100 times. I loved going to an all-girls high school. There's no drama when it's just girls. When there's not boys around distracting you, it's so much better.
I could see that.
I knew peace.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, what's our next one here? That's gonna bother me. We're gonna have to go chat that later. That playlist.
Yeah, I just saw.
My text on that? Yeah.
Yeah, I just saw it.
It's gonna really bother me. Okay.
I know, it's weird. Yeah. These are just some more generic
The Band-Aid
ones.
term. I gotta update my tattoo, you guys. But I'm not going to do it until it's confirmed canon.
Snippets aren't
if
canon.
I put this goddamn Band-Aid tattoo on my charm and then it's not in the book, I'm not about to do that shit, you guys. No. I will wait till I get the actual book in my hand.
Yeah. I want to bring up, I've brought up several times, this is one of my favorite topics. As you know, I'm always saying what is going to be the cover, the American cover of Claiming 10. And I've said I think it's going to be like bandages.
I can see that.
To cover the cuts on releasing 10's cover. And I'm like, this would tie into the charm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Miley's back. Hello, Miley. Welcome back, boo-boo. Alan Casey, Volcanoes and Tornadoes. I honestly am very excited for Alan Casey, but I'm just such a Casey girl.
Such a Casey girl. I need Casey to get a book. I don't care. I don't care if it's Casey Why Choose. I don't care if it's Casey Alec. I don't care. I just give it
Olivia
to me.
was so heated about that damn Band-Aid because I think it's so, you know my thoughts. I think it's so cliche. I'm like, a Band-Aid. I'm sorry. Imagine, this is clearly, he gives this to her when they're broken up. Could you imagine having the worst breakup of your life, seeing your new man with a girl, and he's like, here's a Band-Aid, heal yourself, bitch. What? I would have been,
Okay.
I was like, wow, that's not a good look. Like, because this is clearly what he gives to her when they're broken up. I don't like that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it says when you were sweet 16, so this is.
I like it. I like it. Oh, I'm gonna go hang out with my new girl. Here's your Band-Aid. No.
I like it objectively, but the context of them like freshly breaking up is crazy. Yes, please give me a Casey book. I need it. We all need it so badly. Give it to me. Okay, I had to include this one.
I love this playlist. I imagine you know why I love this playlist. Chloe, icon, legend, I love you. Thank you. I love this playlist.
Oh, I came back at the right one.
You did. I love the ba ha 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 after it too. Like
that means Chloe knew exactly what she was doing.
She's so funny. She's so iconic. I love Chloe Walsh. No one could ever convince me that Chloe is not like one of the funniest fucking people to walk this earth, honestly.
Right.
Oh,
and this too, because
give me their book, please.
Oh, I love that it was specifically in Healing 7 too. I'm like, where do we see them slow dancing? Someone's wedding.
Yeah.
Liz Hugh.
Joey Aoife.
Joey
Aoife would be the ones that would have a wedding, like a party. John and Adele would foot the whole bill.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Adele would make sure that they had tip top, everything, like perfect fairy tale.
Yeah.
Wait. So Feely has a crush on Hugh?
What?
What is going on?
Well, that
Feely's
would
in love with
certainly
Hugh.
add a very different dynamic to that love square.
Wouldn't that make sense?
What is going on?
I mean, it would make sense to me.
If you think about
Makes
it,
sense
it
to me.
actually kind of does.
I was gonna say it actually
Does.
makes some sense to me. I'm sorry, some of
I'm
the
here for it.
tweets I saw about this, I was fucking cracking up. Oh, Twitter's a cesspool, but it's also hilarious at sometimes, you guys. Terrifies me, but also I'm like, damn, you guys have some great jokes actually. You guys are funny. Oh, this is cute.
You know, this is perfect right next to this
Yeah.
one. 'Cause
Oh, dancing at
really
her
could be
wedding?
Joey's
Could you imagine? They're doing a little bootylicious dance at her wedding.
The Kirby Club.
I love it.
Do
The
you remember
Kirby Club.
that playlist?
Yes. I don't know how many
there you
times
go.
Chloe has to tell you guys that Aoife has curves. She's a curvy girl.
And there was a playlist today. Joey appreciating Malloy's curves. Yeah. And
Well, Hugh
I'm just so excited for the friendship so much.
well, Hugh
I
and
love
Liz
it.
have an elopement or a tiny wedding. I think it's elopement.
They're totally eloping, yeah. Because they're getting married out of necessity, I think. I this is how confidently I speak about my theories that like I just feel like they're gonna happen.
Oh, me too. At this point, I'm like, Dublin is canon. I don't even have a book yet, and I'm like, no one could convince me Dublin is not happened. In my mind, it has already happened.
Here I am.
Liz and Hugh are already
Here I am
married.
being like, yeah, they're getting married out of convenience. Grace, the book isn't out. You're just.
We don't even question it. We're like, yeah, this is what it is.
Mm-mm.
I'm so delusional that I'm confident in all this. Main gate, Miley, I can't with you.
Okay, so this one from the other day was interesting because it came around the same time as this one with the Mirrors song. I don't know what it means, but
well, the revelation. So we know that there's a playlist that says that he has a revelation on his birthday. So that's what we think the Pierce revelation is. Could this New Year's Eve 2005, if they line up, because they both have mirrors in it. This is how delusional we are. They both have the word mirrors in it. Maybe could this next revelation about Mark be New Year's Eve? Because then you have this. Just put your hand on the past. I'm trying to pull you through. New Year's Eve 2005. And this is the Mirror song.
Can I just say Mirrors is a banger?
Oh, can we just say that a lot of old school she was in her old school like R&B hip hop phase that day, man. She was really going through it that day. I was like, okay, thank you.
Going to an all-girls Catholic high school, we of course had retreats every year.
Oh, of course. Why wouldn't you?
Like we had to. We went on one called Kairos senior year, which means God's time. You get like your phone taken away for like 3 days and you go off to a retreat center. Anyway, you get a mix CD at the end with songs about the retreat, and Mirrors was on ours. So I think about Kairos.
An entire Christian rock CD, honestly.
No, it's all modern songs. It's not Christian. So yeah, no, the girls, we select them. And then there's like a song for each senior class chooses a song to represent their class. Ours was a Goo Goo Dolls song, I remember. So
you know what's funny is I remember a time. Okay, so there was a time where my high school boyfriend and we were broken up, and I was like 22, and he was a bouncer at a bar, and he ended up getting me kicked out of the bar because he was pissed off that I was there and was flirting with other men. And I got so wasted that night with my best friend that we drove to McDonald's to go get McDonald's ice cream because I was craving McDonald's ice cream. This story is wild. And I hit a massive pothole and it blew out my tire, and I didn't know how to change the tire. And I always called my parents for help. They were out of town. My brother was out of town. No one was there. It was like 2 a.m. Thank God there was a school of Christian schoolboys parked at the Denny's across the street. I'm not even kidding you. And they came out and they changed my tire for me. And they were so sweet and so kind. And I was like bawling. I was like, my boyfriend hates me. And I just got kicked out of a bar. I just wanted McDonald's ice cream. And they were like, it's okay, psycho lady. Like, so yeah.
Oh my
See,
gosh.
I'm so
That's so funny.
conditioned to say that I hear a car full of Christian boys run.
They were eating at Denny's. What are they gonna do?
I don't care. Go.
No, I needed someone to change that goddamn tire because I had no idea. I wanted that. I wanted that McDonald's ice cream. Okay, sure enough, they changed that tire. I drove right through that drive-thru, got my ice cream. No one was stopping me. Yeah, they were very kind. I was very, very sweet. What a moment in my life I will never forget. So thank you, Christian schoolboys.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, what's our next one here? Oh,
I did this one, but we already kind
Yeah,
of talked about it.
we know there's some kissing going on. So.
Some of the people in the Discord were like, "This confirms
Yeah.
the hookup."
I was gonna say that's pretty much
for me. Oh, these are the last couple I did, but we can go on to Spotify after this if there's any I missed. This was another Feely POV.
Thank you for calling you dependable and dedicated. How many times do we have to get from so many people's POV what a great guy Hugh is before you people just believe it?
Yeah.
They never will. They never will.
I know, like, I was thinking about this yesterday. Like, people are like, Hugh's such a bad friend to Feely, and Feely's such a bad friend to Hugh. And, like, yeah, there's so much drama with the love square, but I think ultimately, like, they're going to come out the other end of it having a stronger friendship.
Maybe years later.
Well, yeah, but
because
teenage boys are just like that. I thought this one was interesting, though, because of the Daddy Issues song, too.
Yeah. What do you think the playlist of Hugh needing Liz this time is about? I think that's just in general of stating that Hugh, it's not just Liz who needs Hugh, that there will be a time where it is shown that Hugh is also very codependent and needs Liz to help keep him stable. I think that's what it is. I think it's just an overall in general moment.
All right, I sent this earlier in the group chat because I'm like,
yeah.
So the way I explained it, and if you're in the Discord, you've heard me explain this before. For Chloe, there's like 2 buckets of playlists. There's snippets, and then there's like moods and vibes. But then there's this weird niche third one where she's either like talking to the characters or talking to us, and these ones fall into that category. And the fact that they came right in a row, I'm like, what is she trying to tell us? So that's where you were like, what the heck? The song is something about church. I looked up the meaning of the lyrics. It's not giving me anything. Let me pull it up on Spotify, actually. Because I'm just like, what is she telling us here? It was very interesting.
Well, she posted a repeat too and then deleted it. That one of the laws, the explosive diarrhea part 2.
She deleted that? That's so
but I'm
weird.
like, that was a repeat. So that's where you were.
And I'll keep leading you on if you keep leading me into your room. It's so vague, but I'm just like, okay, Chloe, what are you saying? What you saying? I know. And then keep your eyes on the road, Patrick. Out of my head.
Well, we talked about this in the group chat because we know there's a playlist of a car crash, right? Keep your eyes on the road, Patrick here. Now, is Patrick involved in that car crash? Or is this like a scene of, because we have a snippet of him in the car with Katie and Hugh and him playing the song, Are You Gonna Be My Girl, right?
Yeah.
Is that...
And then there's also another playlist that was posted today, like Katie enamored in the car with Feely.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, is this more of them having their eyes on each other? Because none of the playlists none of the songs here scream like danger. It's like sexual.
Wait. So that's where you were. And I'll keep leading you on if you...
Oh no, I'm just putting it together. Wait a minute. Are you thinking when he drops her off? The slumber party? Yes, me too, too. Yes, me too. The slumber party. That has to be it. So that's where you were. Is this the April 20? Is this the April 20? Because did you put a playlist of where were you April 29th, Bailey, or something? The May Day holiday. Yes, I think we figured it out. Yeah.
So that's where you were. Oh my God, these two totally go together.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I think that goes in with the slumber party playlist. Where were you, Feely? April 29th playlists. I love that our minds just synced up together, like Zoom.
I know, yeah.
I think that's 100%.
I was like, wait, because I was like, oh my God, yeah. That being said, I still thought the theory about the car crash was interesting, but I don't know. I just can't place. I can place Katie in that situation, but I just don't see Feely.
Well,
there.
yeah, and Perla says that Church is a freaky song too. So, well, all the songs on the Keep Your Eyes on the Road, Patrick, are like freaky songs. So, yeah.
Yeah. All my crazies, all that I'm chasing, can't keep them out of my head, can't get you out of my head. This is totally about Katie and Feely's spring love affair.
Yeah.
That's what these two are.
Can you go to spin that effing bottle, Hugo? Just because that is Dublin. Show him who's the boss man, like his former replacement. Because me and her.
That is straight out of Releasing 10, the confrontation in the locker room. Hugh says to Pierce, "You know what you are? You're my piss poor replacement. That's all you are."
Estella, I love when y'all sync up ideas online. Seriously.
It's a beautiful
moment. It is. Anyway, Dublin. What else can we say about this iconic moment?
I know, right?
Can you go to the Hugo trying to do the right thing one? What is this one?
Yeah. I left a lot of these ones out just because they were like,
oh,
this one was interesting.
Hugo trying to do the right thing, but she's got a firm grasp on that leash around his throat.
But who's that about? Who's that about?
Oh, that's a good point, Grace.
Yeah, I don't know. Really makes you think.
I think it's the wording, the leash. I think that's
on his throat, not heart.
Yes, I think this is Katie.
No. Let's look at the lyrics she chose. Sharing my heart, it's tearing me apart, doing what I can, trying to be a man. I don't want to play this part, but I do, all for you. And every time I kiss you, baby, I can hear the sound breaking down, sharing my bread. Interesting.
I think this is Katie.
I know.
I really
fascinating.
Do. I don't see him referring to Lizzie as a leash around his throat. Like,
I think she would refer to it as around his heart.
Yeah, this has to be Katie.
Yeah. Firm grasp on that leash. Wow. Yeah, that's what I had that thought earlier.
Yeah, I think it's Katie. It's got to be.
You would read it, you would immediately go Lizzie, but I'm like, no, who's this really about? Looking a little bit deeper. So yeah, I'm glad you called that one out.
Well, because I was like, wait a minute, I haven't seen it, and I hadn't. So I'm glad that.
Well, I also skipped over a lot of these other ones because a lot of them are repeats, but yeah, I don't know what this is about.
I think that's a repeat. Granddad Healy, of course, I think just goes to. Oh, can we go to the go down the Katie New Year's Day 2004? So is this conversation is this confirmation that not only does he kiss Casey New Year's Eve, but is this up against the wall?
Oh.
Because it says, "Why'd you sleep with my best friend?"
I mean, I've always thought that was about New Year's Eve. That snippet has to be, especially since he was also there.
Oh my God, but he was
New Year's Day before.
And it's not going to hit until I move on with somebody.
Look at that lyric. Party is going to be messy.
Look at that end lyric. It's not going to hit until I move on with somebody new.
Katie, it's like she's already dealing with her own insecurities, and it's like this event is just going to exacerbate it so hard.
Yeah. And she's going to
Yeah,
latch
like
onto Huey.
every
to show-
single one of these Katie snippets just really shows me her insecurity. And that wording
I
of the
know.
leash.
Yeah. It's like
I have thoughts and theories, but I'm not going to say them so I don't get clipped and bullied for.
Yeah, I think it's almost overcompensating for her not being able to have a handle on Feely this night. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of it ends up being like a lot of it is overcompensating for what she was not able to accomplish with Feely. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to sound controversial, but that's as objective as I can be.
Yeah, I think that we get playlists on certain days that allude to Huey and Katie being shields and friends with each other, but then other days we get these playlists, and it's like, I don't really know what the actual narrative is, you know?
Do you hear my stomach growling? Is it that loud? I'm so hungry, you guys have no idea.
You should order food now so it'll get delivered.
Guys, I want to point out, these two got released back to back. So I think that's why some people were thinking this was Darren. I think I did say that. That being said, I don't really think it is, though. But it's interesting that these three are all together. But then Claire's one is right in the middle of this, too. So I wonder if it is really about Claire finding some shit out about Liz.
I don't know. I think these playlists are like, and didn't she say on our podcast they're super random? She just like, oh, this looks good today. This looks good today. Like,
yeah.
You're right. This was a repeat.
Yeah, I think that's really the gist of the big ones and the new
do you guys have any more you would like us to discuss? Let us know in the comments now. I have no idea what's happening on TikTok. Someone's gonna have to let me know.
Hey, you haven't been disconnected from TikTok.
I know.
Guys, speaking of bangers, the song.
I love that song.
Oh, yeah.
I think that was like one of my top played songs on my iPod that year.
Also a banger.
Yes.
Breakaway.
Oh, that whole album.
I
would look out the window
like in the back seat of the car, the rain falling down my window. Yeah.
I was literally.
Can we just talk about this freaking album cover could not be more 2004.
I love that album. I played the hell out of this album.
Sideswept.
I know, right? And then it's just everything.
I told my dad taught at the middle school I went to, and so it was like a 30-minute drive. And I played the hell. This was my CD on the way to school. This was my CD on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Behind These Hazel Eyes, still a bop to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah. The playlist though, it's interesting because I was kind of talking about it earlier about how her having to get into Tommen on a scholarship really makes her compare herself.
Can I say when I was a teenager, I thought that was a hat. 14-year-old me could not comprehend that was her hair doing a swoopy thing. And then I remember one day I was like in bed looking at the CD. I'm like, oh, that's her hair.
What do you think of the playlist of Oh God, Huey? And it's a song dedicated to his parents. Where's that?
I don't remember that one.
Can I go to that Hugh Liz during B13 K13? Because what a bop is this song? Oh my God! Yes. You'll always be my favorite. Like I remember just like vibing to this song. Like God, you guys, I don't know what teenagers are like nowadays, but we were genuinely cringe, but also had the best fucking time.
Oh, I thought we're gonna be like the cringiest generation in the retirement home.
Oh my
God.
God.
Our caretakers are not gonna know what to do with us.
I remember driving to Skate City because I don't know if you guys had like the skate rinks where you put on like the rollerblades and your school would do like skate nights. Yeah, and with my dad was driving us because I was like, I swear to God, 10 or 11, and Nelly's Hot in Here came on, and my sister and I are like singing Hot in Here with my dad in the front seat, and like we had no idea. Like, I'm sure my dad was like, "What the hell is this song? Why are you guys singing?"
Oh, that this summer I was 16 or 17 was Katy Perry, I Kissed a Girl. So
Oh,
my best friend and I were in the back of my dad's Jeep that summer, blasting that one. So
I love it.
they don't make songs like they used to, where you can embarrass yourself singing it in front of your parents. You guys.
no, they do
Really?
not.
Do you want to click that one where it's obviously the screenshot of her computer? You can live your life.
Yeah, you know what? I want to talk about this because something that I want to call out is that it's interesting she's including a song title. I wonder if she's really going to play into Katie and Feely's musical side and do songs with each chapter. Or something like that. Yeah.
That'd take a lot. I mean, I guess she's really good with songs. So wouldn't that take a lot of work? But I could see that.
Well, there's another Drive in Reverse by Kate Stewart. Very good books. I really like them. And every chapter has a song that is associated with it, and it's at the start of the chapter.
There's another book that I read, but I can't remember that.
TV shows do this too. I'm pretty sure that 70s show, like every episode title is a 70s song. Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, I never realized that. Yeah, you guys should read Drive in Reverse if you haven't. It's really good. But yeah, she did that, and it's interesting because like she would do like play and pause and stuff. It was cool how she did it. But
how are they gonna do
yeah,
Spin the Bottle with who would it be appropriate? Because most of them are coupled up. I think the Spin the Bottle is the 6th grade class. Yes, it's not just couples in that.
Yeah,
right?
and here's something.
How weird.
Here's
Claire playing Spin the Bottle with her brother there. Ew.
Well, and guys, here's the thing I really need to reiterate about teenagers. I cannot speak for teenagers nowadays, but I can speak for teenagers back then. And a lot of the times couples were playing these games. It didn't matter if you had a boyfriend, you still sat in the circle with an understanding, hey, I might be making out with somebody else tonight.
Yep.
So
100%.
You're making me think of that Friends episode where they play Spin the Bottle and Joey and Emily kiss like 3 times in front of Ross.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the amount of comments that I see about the complaints about Huey and Lizzie and the stuff that they were doing when they were like 13 or 14. Yes, that is very realistic.
Yes, it is.
I think that there's a whole purity culture thing going on right now that is making society very different, but when we were that age, there were some very dirty, naughty things going on when they should not have been, but still, we were not like playing hopscotch and with Barbies. Like,
no. Oh, Miley says they're still playing these games. Okay, there you go.
So then why do we have this narrative?
Yeah.
Maybe they're playing it in Australia.
And not America. Wait a minute, Miley. Don't you be playing any of those games.
Bella's class is there. Yeah, they're playing with 6 years, and it's Bella's class. So,
oh my God.
We don't really know a lot of the 6 years.
Yeah, we don't. So it'll be interesting to see who's in that circle. All I know is Hugh and Liz are in that circle. That's all I give a crap about. I don't care who else is in that circle. Okay.
Anything else that you guys wanted to call out about this one?
I think what I'll just say is that we know that she works on several books at once, right? So I think people assuming that this means that we're getting Feeling 12 this year. I saw someone said this year, and I was like, huh? We're lucky to get Bot 7 this year at this point.
No, I think Feeling 12 next year.
And this is why I said this earlier. A lot of Huey Lizzie playlists and snippets have been teased since like 2019. So,
no, we're lucky if we're getting a book a year at this point. Can we? Like, I'm glad that it's clear that she has plans for the future and is working on stuff, but all I care about is what we have confirmed, which is Bot 7 and Bot 8. And as of right now, we have no dates for those.
You guys, look at the amount of followers and saves for this playlist compared to the other ones.
Well, there's certain ones
That's
that have a
wild.
lot too. Like there's some Hugh Liz
Yeah.
ones that have like 300, but it's the ones that actually give
Yeah,
information.
yeah. Totally. I'm just like some of the ones today had like 300, I think. But I just noticed that. I'm like, damn, there's a lot of saves on
Like
this
that one is already at 239. 347. See?
347.
So the ones
Yeah.
that get saved big are ones that give us new information.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
which I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. So, okay, any other ones, you guys? Yeah, those people need to slow down. We're still waiting on bus. Seriously, you guys. Do you think we might get the book? Do you think we might get the book June this year?
My honest opinion, you guys, I don't think it's coming before the summer. I think it is very safe to say that this book is not coming before the summer.
But do you think it could come during the summer?
I don't know. I think the one thing that I am looking at is the Bloom's re-releases are almost done, and they might want to rush to get more sets out. That would be my only thinking.
I have a feeling we're getting the announcement by March, but I don't think we're getting the book by March anymore.
Oh, there's not a shot we're getting the book by March.
No, that February, March is gone. That was gone months ago. Like, that's why I said I have let go. What did my mom used to say? Let go and let God. Like, seriously, it's in God's hands at this point. I am just going to continue my historical romance psychosis, and then one of these days I will be woken up for other Irish things. And until then, I am just not going to stress.
Yeah, she did put out a playlist, but you guys...
What did I say?
She put out this playlist, but once again, playlists aren't canon. It was her in the thing. She said rough estimate. So things happen, things change, things get delayed. It is what it is. I'm not mad at her for putting out that playlist because that tells me that she still was hoping to get several books out this year. That's great. But the publishing world is chaos at all times, and things are constantly changing. So.
Sarah, I'm going to disagree with you on that because I think this fandom has proven that Chloe needs to stay away from the public.
It's never going to happen. I can just promise you that. I'm sorry, but it's never going to happen. Yeah.
I'm on episode 11 of One Tree Hill.
That's it?
Yeah. They're long episodes.
They're 40
I really
minutes.
want to give it full time.
We watched 4 episodes of Bridgerton in 2 days.
My ass sat in this chair. We're doing stretch breaks. Like, my back is hurting. Olivia's ordering food. Like, we put in work for that. Those episodes were like an hour and 12 minutes.
Damn, that's crazy. I've just been on a reading streak.
I know. I'm so proud of you. You finished the Windy City series, which I think Liv would like.
What a freaking whirlwind. I hated that series. I was its number 1 hater, and now 5-star reader.
Isn't it funny when we retry things?
Yeah.
This is why I never quit out of FOMO. I see things through because so many people are like, it gets better, and it did get so much better. That last book, I'm still.
Well, I've always been a firm believer of like right book, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes there is a right and a wrong time to pick up a book, you know?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Like when I read the first Broken book, I was not feeling it. And then I picked it up again 6 months later and I was like obsessed.
So that's why a lot of the times, because people always are like, why don't you talk about your DNFs? Because a lot of the times I soft DNF. I have books on my Kindle that I stopped reading back in May and I might go back to them. So.
Oh, I have a purposeful collection because you know how you can make collections on your Kindle library. I have one. It's not DNF. It's started but not finished because I know I'm going to come back to them at some point. I'm a soft DNFer. I rarely hard DNF. I'm the same way, Ashley. Like caught up, the third in Windy City, I started it in like June.
Yeah.
And I finally just finished it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
So-
I don't know if I want to return this to KU. I might like it at another time. So
my book ranking for Windy City is Rewind It Back was by far my favorite, and then Caught Up, Play Along, Right Move, Mile High.
Okay. Do we have any other playlist questions in TikTok or
Yeah.
in the chat here? Oh, you're fine. No, I haven't even started that Windy City, so I still have to do it off campus. I've got so much.
Remember when that was on your 10 before the
No, let's
end?
not remind me.
none of us got to our 10 to the end. Let's be for real here.
I got all of mine except finishing Devil's
Okay,
Night.
well, we were filming
That's all.
Bookmas, so
Uh,
December got a little busy.
Yeah.
I DNF
Yeah.
like crazy. I'm
No,
not
I
gonna
was
lie to
proud
you
of
guys.
myself.
Yeah.
But I will go back, like, because, like, I told you guys, Bitter Heat by Me and Night, which ended up being one of my top 10 books of the year. I originally DNF'd that book in 2024. And then I went back because everyone's so obsessed with it. I was like, okay, let me try this book again. And I ended up loving it. So,
Yeah.
also
It's
agree
funny
with
when
the
that happens.
right book, wrong time.
How far in do you usually DNF?
Sometimes, honestly, it could be a
Olivia?
paragraph.
Same.
Honestly, it
I'm
can
the
be a
same. No, I'm
paragraph.
the same exact way. And she'll text me. She'll be like,
Yeah.
"This bitch, I'm not getting inside this bitch's head for
Yeah.
400 pages. I'm not doing it."
It could be the smallest things that turn me off within the first paragraph. I have multiple times within the first page been like, this, I know this book is not going to be it for me. I can't handle the way it's the female main character is being written, or the way she's introduced is already way too pick me. And so I do not hesitate. It could be a name. I'm not gonna read a whole book with Stan. What? I'm not reading anyone named Stan. No.
What book is that?
I don't even know, but I'm
It's
just
an
giving you this as an
example.
example. I'm not reading a book with someone, the main male character's name is Stan, okay? No.
What about
Oh,
Greg?
Stan?
Would you read that?
Greg? No, I wouldn't.
Oh my god, what is
Me neither.
one of the
That's another thing.
the-
As soon as I come across a book with like my father's name, my husband's name, my children, I'm like, I am out.
My dad's name is so common.
This like Kindle
My
needs-
dad's name is really
Kindle needs a
common too, but that doesn't change it for me.
This is, you guys, this is what I need. My husband, like, is messaging me because there's an episode of a show that I was asking for, and he's like, yeah, I'll give it to you, but there's a really bad animal death in it. Let me edit it out for you, and then I'll send you the episode of the show. That's what I need in Kindle. Like, I need things edited
So
specifically
he'll
for my
edit that
taste.
out, but he won't edit out a 10-inch prosthetic.
He said he forgot that was even in there. Can you believe that?
No, I don't watch that show. My husband does. And my husband acts like such a fucking child. He's like, Ashley, come look at the TV. I'm like, I don't want to look at the TV. And he's like, no, come here. You got to look at the TV. I'm like, I don't want to look at the fucking TV. He's like, no, you got to look at the TV. So I look at the TV.
Great googly moogly, yes. Oh my god.
It's like, why did you pause it here? Why are you so concerned with me looking at this particular scene?
What
But
did you see? The showrunner came out and he was like, I can't remember if it was a prosthetic or not. How is that not a prosthetic? Good God. Nah, man, that's terrifying.
Is anybody
Terrifying.
watching Bridgerton? Did you guys watch part 1 yet? It is good. Olivia and I had our gripes about season 3, but season 4 is looking promising so far.
Yeah. Agreed.
Should I read the books first?
It's up to you. I mean, have you ever read historical romance?
Yeah. Not a lot though, and it's been a long time.
I was
You
gonna
might
say,
just-
you
So here's Liv and I both watched the
Never
show
read that
first. So you could do that, and then if you like the show and the setting and everything, then you could try the books.
don't
Yeah,
get me started.
okay,
No one
that's
better
fine.
be hating on my girl Emery in here. I'll tell you that right now. I just started Nightfall and I don't know how I feel about Emery. Well, I can tell you how you feel about her. She's incredible. There you go. There you go. Icon, legend. Love her. Oh, I just watched it. Those episodes made up for season 3, in my opinion. My cottage, you will always be famous. Seriously. Oh my gosh, you guys. Yeah, we go ham for episode 3, and then I'm editing
Well, and
our
what's
episode
crazy
4
is
reaction right now. It's
Liv
like,
came up with this theory that we've seen no one else talk about.
I
You'll see it
know.
on our 3 and 4 reaction tomorrow.
It is Plier good? What are the tropes? Is Plier good? Plier's great. It is iconic. It is legendary. It's one of my top books of all time. Cannot recommend the Ironside Academy series enough. It's one of my Roman empires. Okay, you've got so many. What second chance, rejected mates. Oh my god. Yeah, so good, so good.
Oh, Estella, episode
age
2
gap,
was really good. You'll have to let us know. Episode 2 was a favorite of ours.
Yeah.
Episode 2 was extremely book accurate. So, you guys, that was the other thing. We were laughing. We had comments on our video today of people going, well, you don't have to always comment on the book versus show stuff. Well, that's what this episode is.
That's what the podcast is
That's
about.
what our podcast is. It's a book podcast. So, of course, we're going to talk about those differences.
Yeah. I love this playlist. I'm gonna put because it's a quote from R10. So.
Oh yeah, someone in the chat asked us to talk about it, but
yeah, it's a quote from. I mean, I'm sorry, everyone is still raging about. Oh my God, why would you want Huey, the Superman, to kill Mark, or he's a teenager? Do you not watch? I mean, the OC. You guys, do you not watch One Tree Hill? Like this is a common trope. Hugh having something to do with Mark's unaliving is not surprising to me. I think it's pretty much very much foreshadowed in all the books. So there you go. That's my opinion on it. It's foreshadowed multiple times.
And not even shows. I feel like teenage boys talked like this in general, like Mr. Macho, you know, like just watch, wait.
Well, to be quite honest with you, if I was put in a situation where my life was on the line and my teenage brother had to unalive somebody for me, he would have done it. Even Brandon, my boyfriend back at the time, would have done it. He would, like, it's not shocking.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm watching the TikTok chat.
I have no idea what's going on TikTok.
Not much. I was just curious what's going on over there.
Is there drama? Can you text me?
Okay. I'll text you. It's not drama.
Okay. I was like, yeah. What's happening over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just looking.
Love it, love it. Okay, any other playlists? Hugo Bossman versus Mark. Seriously. Love this playlist. The songs are very fitting. Agreed. Agreed. What other playlists are there? I don't think there's any other ones. Yeah. I have no idea, you guys. Any other ones? Going once, going twice. Sold! We're done. I'm gonna eat some food. Okay, guys. Thank you.
I need to read my Keeping 13 pages.
Oh my god. Yeah, I still have to finish editing for Bridgerton, which is going up in the morning, you guys. Thank you guys for the incredible response to that. Love you guys. But yeah, I have to do that. I have to edit Keeping. I have to read Keeping. So much going on. So busy. Thank you guys once again for joining. We got some really good playlists. I'm excited. I'm really honestly in the state of mind of I'm just enjoying what we get, and I am just along for the ride. I have no hope. I have no hope that we're getting a release date soon. I have no hope that I'm just kind of enjoying being kind of cool, level-headed about it, honestly.
We got some really fun information.
Yeah, no, we got, like I said, it's just we have to stop thinking about it. I'm doing a lot better not thinking about release dates and just enjoying what's around us. She's giving us a lot of playlists. Like, you know, those get taken away at times.
And I can promise you they're not spoiling the book.
No. No.
So,
And also there's
it'll
just
be
a lot
okay.
of things to look forward to right now. Like, example Bridgerton, there's so many adaptations coming out. There's a lot to distract us. This is not the only book series.
Oh, you muted yourself. Chloe
No,
didn't
well-
agree with it. She said, "Shut up, mute." She said
That's
it is
because
the
every
only
time I
book
come on camera and say I'm done talking about this, that's when she does a playlist drop.
That's true. That's true.
Mm. Yeah.
But
Seriously.
we're not done talking about it because we're still
Yes.
talking about it. We have our keeping 13 to time, so clearly we're not done talking about it.
Hence
We're
why we
just
wait
done.
for the last
We're just
minute to read our
done.
chapters.
I know. We're just done, I guess, biting our nails over things. Really.
Yeah.
We have literally spent almost 8 months of our lives trying to determine when Bot 7 comes out.
Yeah.
And I can't do that anymore. I have a life. I know a lot of my haters like to point out that I have kids, so I mean my kids are not little, but I'm just tired of trying to guess and determine when it's coming out. It'll come out when it comes out. They'll announce it when they announce it, and it's out of our hands.
Yeah. Agreed. I have like so many notifications on my TikTok right now. I'm so overwhelmed.
Oh yeah. Now before we go, I do want to plug my Bookstagram. With TikTok being a sinking ship, guys, I can't even get into my TikTok. I have not been able to get into TikTok since the 22nd, and I've reset the app, everything. I cannot get into the app. So just follow me on my Bookstagram. It's the same handle, Archives of Ashley. I post there daily. I am constantly over there. I don't know what's gonna happen with TikTok.
Follow my
Account will
Bookstagram
still
too.
be there, but I don't know if I will be there.
Perfect book pages. Get it perfect because of cats. Perfect book pages over on Instagram for me. Also our Tired Witches Book Club podcast Instagram page. Please make sure you're following that. Yeah, and always our YouTube. If you're not following or subscribed here, don't know what you're doing. There's a lot of content coming, you guys. A lot.
We have a fun year planned, and like we said, thank you so much for the feedback today for the Bridgerton episode. We didn't really think we'd get that many views, but
We did
wow.
not.
So
Wow.
if you guys want to see us do more things like that, let us know.
Ashley needs to learn how to edit it. Because I can't be doing it. Save me, somebody!
I can edit all the other ones. I just haven't done a reaction video like that. So
Save me, somebody! This is my first one too, so.
And you did a good job.
Thank you. Thank you. I tried. Okay, guys. We will see you tomorrow for Bridgerton. The episodes 3 and 4 are going up, and then as always, Monday for our Keeping 13 deep dive. Oh! Greg has finished Keeping.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, he has finished Keeping.
Okay.
He is waiting. He's desperate. He wants to come and film because he wants to start saving. But he is done. Ashley is going to be posting a post where you guys can on our Instagram. That's why it's important to be following us on the Instagram, Tired Witches Book Club, or Tired Witches Podcast on Instagram. We're going to be taking questions for him. So if you guys have any questions specifically for Greg about Keeping 13 and his thoughts and opinions, Miley, really? That's okay. Miley, text me. Child labor.
Oh, you're never gonna beat the allegations.
Oh my gosh.
Oh boy.
Maybe we can sign something so she can get credit for her classes, and then it's technically no.
Oh my god. I could see the Twitter post now. I could see people posting on their stories about me now that I have blocked and so I can't see.
If I didn't work full time, I would totally help you because I took a class on podcasts in college, and so I had to make a podcast. And
I
edit
love
it in
that.
college, but
Well,
Grown ass woman.
I'm getting
Look
a
at this
shirt.
comment.
I'm getting a shirt for all of us that say "grown ass woman."
Look at this comment. Kids.
but most of your books are written by grown ass women. Clock it, and if god damn.
Grace has been a real one lately.
I've been so tired of talking about bot, and then Chloe drops
I
a
know.
playlist.
No, that's
We're like,
literally
wait a
what
minute.
happens with me.
Then she validates a theory I've had for 8 months.
Why
now.
don't
Yeah,
you
like,
watch One Tree
real
Hill,
good.
and then maybe you can come up with new theories.
Yeah.
Okay. When I'm done reading, which is never. No, I'll watch an episode. I'm not doing anything this weekend, so I will try and finish season 1. How about
Okay.
that?
Perfect.
I like it.
I'm not gonna
This week.
talk to you until then. How about that?
No, that's not true. You're such a damn liar. You're literally gonna
Actually,
message
though,
me
I'm out of
like
town all weekend, so I don't know how much I'll be on my phone.
You'll still
Yeah.
check in.
Mm.
the rest of us won't be quiet, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So we are ending this now. Go over to our Instagram. If you have questions for Greg,
If you joined this live late, make sure you head over to YouTube. It will be posted the entire thing once we jump off of here.
Grown ass woman, by the way, podcast. Let's just make that the
Oh
IG
my
bio.
God. We
Grown
should.
ass women.
We should.
That bookish besties, grown ass
Did
women.
she post more today? Did we miss any? Lindsay? Please tell me she didn't. Please be asleep, Chloe.
I think she's asleep. Although she was just posting on her story like
This
3
woman
hours ago.
does not sleep. It's insane. She's worse than us, honestly. So, okay, guys, we will see you the next time.
Bye.
I'm hitting